Vegas in their gold. Coach is firing up. Team Combat League put on a show yesterday in Boston, today in LA. Make sure you follow the Team Combat League social media accounts for all behind the scenes exclusives, interviews, especially from the weigh-ins. Keep up to date with what's going on because we're going to be here next Thursday for another round in LA. But tonight, it's Vegas and Dallas going at it. All right, launch rounds coming your way. 8 rounds in the launch rounds in the middle, then the money rounds. So the money rounds when the fighters can come back. Each fighter fights 1 round. And they go at it. Venom doing a great job supporting with the gloves. Now you see the teams, they sit there, line up.
And now everybody please rise for the singing of our national anthem. The national anthem tonight will be sung by R&B artist Shaolin Cooper.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Shaolin Cooper, great job. It's the hug from Dewey Cooper here in LA.
I know, that's a proud father right there. Just had his wonderful daughter sing the national anthem, about to have his show put on. It's going to be a great night here.
Yeah, not too often do you see Dewey with some emotion. Well, actually, you do see Dewey with some emotion when he's upset one of the fighters or something like that, former fighter, but to see his
We
daughter
never
perform.
get that look in his eye.
No,
That's
no.
a different look.
That was
Shaolin
that-
only gets that one.
Yeah, that was that tender look. And you know what, Dewey? We're going to keep it a loop for all right here. We're gonna get
That's right.
a beautiful family moment. Beth Duran alongside Bubba Jenkins, who just fought in April. We're going to see you back in the ring pretty soon, right?
Absolutely. June 28th, ESPN, going down again, Sioux Falls.
Jack.
The launch rounds.
So
For
Jack
round
Reese will be
one.
the referee. Pam Hayashida, Yvonne Guillermo, and Zachary Young will be the judges tonight. So Jack Reese will get the first 5 fights. Team Combat League going all over the country. Now the referees got to make sure that's different, because it's different for them too. They're used to just giving instructions. No, we just get going.
Absolutely.
Sean Brewer for Las Vegas in the gold. Eric Howard in the red for Dallas. And they just come out chucking right away. First one of the launch round, Bubba.
Absolutely. Sean Brewer always has come out fast and looked great for Las Vegas. As I've been watching this year, he's been a great pistol for them. And I was seeing what last night, listening to the coach from Dallas last night, that they want their guys to start fast and try to outlast Vegas. So we're going to see what kind of strategy that works tonight.
So each round is judged, and there you see the Vegas Hustle in gold, Dallas in red. Coming up next will be the ladies, Florencia Pajares and Paige Gilbert.
It's a good jab out of Howard right there. He's just, pushing the pace and trying to do as much as he can to start early, like his coach wants him to do.
Brewer, 2-1 in his professional career. Eric Howard gets to turn pro.
Oh, that's a good overhand by Brewer right there. Nice timing and everything as he was stepping in.
So these fights, if you're wondering, they do not go down in your box record, your professional record. There's a whole separate tab that's for Team Combat League, so you get to see where they're at, because it's only a 1-round fight. But they work like it's 12 rounds.
Well, it matters to them, and it's important. If you're a competitor and you're trying to compete, whether it's in the PE room, no matter where it's at, especially if it's here in Los Angeles for TCL, you're trying to get it on and trying to win.
And fighters trying to get exposure for maybe a bigger payday on a big-time show. A lot of these young fighters early on in their career, and they're bringing action halfway through the opening round.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody wants to put on some good film, and this is a good place to do it.
It's a Team Combat League all about giving young fighters exposure. Because you can only spar for so much. You got to get a fight in eventually.
Yeah, that's where the real lights come in. That's where the real bullets come in, and the real nerves start to poke out. And I'm seeing a little bit of action from Brewer right here, where he's a bright light kind of fighter.
Brewer weighed 128, Howard 129.
Good patience by Brewer here. A lot of times you guys get in here because it's only a 3-minute round and you really only get one of them. You try to rush your offense and you really look silly out of here. When you show a lot of patience, you really show maturity and openings from your offensive gun.
30 seconds to go in the opening round. A tight one. Can somebody steal it?
Here comes the action. The guys know it. Like you said, it's starting to become that turning point. Someone's got to take charge.
Vegas against Dallas in LA. Final seconds of round number 1. Brewer, Howard.
Absolutely good match right here. The coach from Dallas is asking for Howard to push.
All right, so each round is scored, and we will hear the round before we move on to the following round. We're going to hear the results, so we will have a live tally for you if you're just joining us right now.
Great first round of action right there. That was wonderful to see.
Before the ladies go, let's get this replay here, Bubba.
Yeah, that was a good 1-2 right up top. A good jab to the body and the good overhand right there. He was just coming with the offense. Brewer shelled up and, eventually had to counter, but it was a good offense by Dallas right there. And a very good uppercut right there. He turned it off.
So Sean Brewer wins that round.
Hold up, time out. You're not going yet, Sam.
So we want to get the graphic up. So we're going to slow it down, Jack. So Las Vegas gets that round 10-9.
Oh, Flo comes out with the left overhead and starts right on her quickly.
Flo Pajares from Uruguay. That's a slip. She's in the gold. Paige Gilbert.
There's a split on the girl's head already.
Yeah. Paige Gilbert from Wyoming. She's 20, but she's got 12 pro fights, 6-6.
Active young lady. So she has some experience, she has some understanding, and Flo jumping right on her shouldn't be too much of a shock.
Flo in gold switches back and forth, southpaw the orthodox. And the ladies in there right now. Joseph Macedo and Abel Mendoza will be coming up next.
Yeah. Flo switches back and forth between orthodox and southpaw, so sometimes it's trying to, you know, throw a little confusion at the other girl.
Good hook from Pajares. Pajares, who lives in Las Vegas now, very comfortable in that ring.
Absolutely, doing her thing, feeling her offense. That's when you start to see a fighter start to swag out, look like they're dancing a little bit. That's how you know they're in the zone.
But Gilbert is tough. Gilbert will not back down from you.
Absolutely not. She's bleeding from the eyebrow, and she's still in there swinging and letting it go.
Yo, Montana, Wyoming, up that part of the country, there's some tough people up there.
Yeah. And she's throwing those combinations. She's letting those combinations go like she is not afraid. Oh, good punch right there by...
Oh,
nice Flo. Beautiful.
And then she switches immediately.
And it's a great offense by Flo. And that's a great name for her because she's really in her offensive flow where she's going back and forth from southpaw to orthodox and really just letting things go. Good defense sound and everything.
Good round for Las Vegas, and they hug it out in the middle of the ring. Respected too. Let's look at the replay.
Start out very quick, overhand right there with a left. Flo was jumped right on her and immediately opened her up. From that moment on, Flo had the rest of the round. Good right hand right there by Flo. Then she switches southpaw.
Competing in round 3 in the 135-pound division, out of the blue corner for the Dallas Enforcers, Abel Mendoza. And for the Las Vegas Hustle, Joseph Macedo.
All right, so Jack Reese, our referee, waiting to get our score updated. So Las Vegas 20-18 now, the lead for Las Vegas. Las Vegas in gold for them. That's Joseph Macedo against Abel Mendoza. Mendoza in red.
It's awesome to get to see what the other fighters do, right? You get to see some of the other fighters come out and give their style, and then maybe the third or fourth fight, maybe the style changes because fighters are different, or maybe you get to see some of the implementing of what the coach has had for the team setting.
Macedo will see him in the money rounds for Team Las Vegas. So he'll have 2 rounds tonight. This is the only one for Abel Mendoza from Team Dallas. Mendoza, a lot of experience as a pro. He's 40-0 as a pro. A lot of that because he had such a limited amateur background. He just turned pro early and was just fighting almost every month early on in his career.
Wow, yeah, that's, you know, I can see that being from Dallas. It's a big state, a lot of fighters, a lot of people coming over and trying to get their professionals to go on.
Yep. Recently fought in Colombia. Macedo is 6-0 as a pro. Good left-handed.
He got clipped right there. You know, you got to be careful with this, you know, TCL league. You know, there's a lot going on in the middle of the round, and if you just come out and probably swing an 8-punch combination, you can get clipped like he just did. But he's back on his bearings again.
And if you're watching for the first time, if you are scheduled to fight in the money round and you get knocked out or stopped, you are no longer eligible to fight later on, and that team, the opponent, gets the points.
Yeah, so that would be a big turnaround for Vegas if that happens here. If he gets him out of here early, it's almost like a bonus. It's almost like a 3-point shot that you really don't get it anywhere else.
And that's why guys just start chucking like that.
Absolutely.
10-7 is what you do not want in Team Combat League.
Mendoza got caught on his way in, but he seems to have strong hands, and he's got a good chin on him. Macedo pushing forward. He seems to be a little bit of a counter boxer. But it's good to see him push forward.
Both of them weighed 137 yesterday. Oh, hook from Macedo.
Good jab by Macedo.
He had that jab, then he followed it with that hook, Bubba. That's nice.
Yeah, it's good offense by him right here. Mendoza likes to fight his way out, though. He'll throw a 5-punch, 6-punch combination at you in a heartbeat. Got a little hurt right there. I think that's why Macedo's feeling himself a little bit.
Good shots. As the action
trade
picks
right
up,
there.
you're going to see some bigger bombs, Bubba.
Absolutely.
Coming up next, Darian Castro, Jalen Moore.
And I think Dallas coach is having a 30-second understanding with his teams to work and press forward in the last 30 seconds. That's that lasting impression we were talking about.
Good round, good round. Round number 3 is done.
I think they could be down 3-0. Dallas could be. Let's watch the action here. Good jab leading in, but boom, left hook. Mendoza catches him. Macedo answers back. Good trade right there.
Competing in round 4 for the Dallas Enforcers,
Left hook
Jalen
lands
Moore.
right there by
and for the
Macedo.
Las Vegas Hustle, Darian Castro.
All right, so the Cuban with the bright hair. So we'll get you the score before we move on.
Round 3 went to Las Vegas. Overall score, 30-27 Las Vegas.
So Vegas has won the first 3 rounds, Bubba.
That's what I was saying. I thought Vegas was going to go up right there at 3-0. Dallas has got to kind of put their foot on the gas a little bit. They don't want to be down too far.
These are the launch rounds. First 8 are called the launch rounds. They're free for you on YouTube. The rest of the show, you got to get on Team Combat League.
Good counter punching right there. Watch the feet when you're really watching the boxing guys. You really can see who can step in and get their offense going or who has good defensive sound. It's all about those lead legs.
They're both weighing 149 pounds. Darian Castro in the gold from Cuba, 3-0 as a pro. And Jalen Moore, 1-0 as a pro. And attacking is the Cuban.
A lot of hands right there. I think he shocked them and overwhelmed them. Sometimes that's what it's about. It's not about the skill. You just kind of overwhelm some guys. Oh, he's dancing on him in his flow. He's feeling good. He's feeling himself.
That's the Cuban footwork right there from Darian Castro, the 21-year-old.
Oh, landed very good. He's putting on a show right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that
Standing
smile.
square in front of him.
I mean, if you're going to dye your hair like that, you better put on a show.
Well, he's doing it right now. He's landing when he wants to land. This is the sweet science. He's not getting clipped, and he's hitting them back when he wants to hit them back. It's a beautiful showing by him.
Ronnie Ostian and Joshua Jenkins coming up next. Well, Darian Castro is in a zone right now.
You can really lose your confidence if the guy starts landing on you and swagging and dancing. Sometimes you can feel yourself.
But
that
then
was
you
a
let
good
a shot
land.
and it get you back in.
Yes, sir. That was a good punch right there by Moore. I'm not sure how he fights with the hair in front. You know, I would have tied my hair up or put my hair in the back, but sometimes you got to just go in there and you know, fight how you can, fight how you normally fight. Oh, he got clipped coming in right there.
You tied your hair just to do this broadcast, Bubba.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's in the way. I gotta get better for it. I gotta get ready.
Castro is slick and quick. It's hard to get him.
Man, he's very agile. He's nice and smooth with it. He knows where the offense is coming from, and he's doing a good job of not just moving out the way, but also answering.
It's the only round for Darian Castro, so he's enjoying his time in LA.
Good punches right there.
And
He's found the combination.
Dallas is in danger of going down 4 rounds to none.
Absolutely, and Castro's feeling himself and slipping and ripping. It looks wonderful. I'm excited to see what Castro can do the rest of the round because he's already put a stamp on it. Maybe it goes 10-7 if he can really fan.
Look at that. Oh, that is confidence in yourself right now.
Ole with it. Ole, ole. No hands up, just looking really good.
Normally I wait to say, oh, let's see what the judges say. No, this is all Darian Castro right here.
It might be bonus points.
Las Vegas looking good. I'm even going to highlight it right now. I'm not even going to wait, Bubba.
That's 4 matches to none.
I was impressed. An impressive round for Darian Castro. Let's look at this, Bub.
Right hook, uppercut, left hand. I mean, he threw everything that you could possibly throw at him and almost landed everything. So much so he turned the guy into a wrestler. Slip, rip, left hand, right hand. I mean, beautiful punching and then getting out of there. Defensively sound, switching southpaw, doing the dances. I'm not going to say that you know the history, I mean, you know the future, but I'm thinking it's going for Zap Vegas.
Now, Dallas needs some 10-8 rounds, some 10-7 rounds. Now we're going to get Ronnie Ostion and Joshua Jenkins.
The last round went to Las Vegas. Overall score, 49-46 Las Vegas.
Yeah, round 5, we skipped it. The fight was not happening, so Vegas got the advantage, and we're now in round 6 of scheduled 24. So we're going to have a couple of those where we just skip and the points will be added.
And Ronnie being in the experienced TCL
And in
fighter.
that round, in round 5, it went to Dallas. So Dallas has their first 10-point round.
Okay.
So that's how we get to where we're at right now, score-wise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand it.
Yes. So Dallas got the last round, round 5. So that gives them 9. I mean, give them 10. So they're up. They got 46, 49. That's where we're at right now, Bubba. But right now, we got Jenkins and Ostion.
What I was saying about Austin, he's an experienced guy. He's had more rounds in the TCL than a lot of these other guys, so he knows exactly the strategy and the ways to come out and try to win the rounds.
Yeah, he's had 10 rounds in the TCL, which might not sound like a lot, but it is.
Oh, yeah.
Knowing how to work the fight, knowing how to get in there.
Oh, nice left hook. Leg sleep in, left hook, landed pretty cleanly.
And if you're Jenkins right now and Team Dallas in the red trunks, you got to be aggressive and try to get around.
Yeah, you've seen your guys come out tonight and not have the fast start that you've needed. Dallas has not looked good in the first couple of rounds, so you would think that you would come out and just try to do something different and put your team on the map.
163 pounders. Coming up next, Christian Pinder and Jordan Jackson still in the launch rounds. Team Combat League in Long Beach, California.
Ronnie's very patient.
Yeah. He's 10-2 as a pro, Ronnie Austin. He's in the gold. He's also got one red boot, one gold boot.
Yeah, a lot of times in the fight game, you know, you just switch up the switch a little bit just to give yourself a little bit of offense, a little bit of flow. It doesn't matter if it's in the shoes, the shorts, it's just something to change your mind, right?
I mean, we saw Darian Castro with the lime green hair, so whatever makes you feel good.
Something's working for the Hustle team. Oh, good punch right there. Now, I've seen him set it up a couple times. He's peppering with that jab, and once you come out offensively to come against it, that's when he puts the 2 on it. Good cross.
And we will see these two go at it again in the money round, so it'll be good for them. So sometimes when you know you have somebody in the money round, you may not show everything in the launch round.
All right, you need it in the money rounds. You know, you just keep with the setups, and that's a good place to put Ronnie, someone who's going to be there later in the running rounds where their experience matters.
Ronnie's slick too.
Yeah, good defense going backwards. Good hook right there. Made him open up his offense by the...
Close round. See how the judges from California have that one. Pinder and Jackson up next.
Let's take a look at the highlights here. It was a good round by both of these guys. Good jab right there. Guys wrestling on the inside, trying to get a better advantage. Ronnie sucked the jab out, then he threw that cross right behind it. It's good trading jabs here. Guys both moving and opening it up. Beautiful round.
New referee, that's Ray Corona for Pinder and Jackson. Christian Pinder in the gold from Cuba. He's 9-2 as a pro, but hasn't fought in the pro game since 2019, so he's here in the Team Combat League. Weighing 178 pounds. Jordan Jackson, who's 3-0 as a pro.
And do we know who won that last round?
Not yet.
All right.
It was Vegas.
All right.
So
5-0 is looking one-sided right now.
So Vegas has 5, Dallas has 1.
I'd like to see these guys work more on the inside. You know, maybe not let the referee break them every time. Really try to get that work in that phone booth boxing. Oh, good punches right there. Guys really working on the cage right there, on the ring. Good left hook.
And now you're starting to hear the noise from the Vegas team.
They're really starting to see that they're in control. They're having a good time. It's time to get involved as a teammate.
Well, 4-point lead for Vegas here in the launch rounds. Ryan Diaz and Ja'Cory Gibson coming up next. And Deontay Brown and Eric Howard will finish up the launch rounds.
59-55, Vegas is in very much the control seat.
But a lot changes in the middle rounds, and especially in the money rounds.
And those big boys can really lay them down, you know, those heavier weights. As we get up, as we get bigger, just because the points get more spread, those knockouts can happen a little bit easier up there.
A 10-7 round is what you want to avoid in Team Combat League, especially if you're scheduled for the money rounds, because ooh-wee, things switch around quick.
It looks like Vegas Hustle just has a really good, offense about them. You know, they seem to be doing exactly what their name is, and it's hustling. Hustling to the punch, hustling with the offense, hustling to the jab. I mean, they just seem to be one step ahead of Dallas team.
Every day I'm hustling, right?
Yes, sir.
Right through onto the third man in the ring right now.
And this round still to be decided. I do believe Las Vegas Hustle has the upper hand. He's been controlling the place and walking around, but maybe Dallas can put some punches right now together and try to steal the round.
Dallas Enforcers down by 4 to the Las Vegas Hustle, 59-55. Final seconds of the round. Pender, Jackson going back and forth.
Good punches right there by Jackson. When he heard the bell clack, he got that guy up off of him. That was really nice. Good ring control by Pender. Let's look at these highlights right here. Nice hook over that jab from Pender. Vegas, he was going under, going over, getting out of that, fighting out, just like we thought he would. Looking for the punches here. Right here, they trade left hooks, right hooks, get some punches off, and then they clear out. It was a good exchange right there for the sweet science.
Hold on, Red. The previous round went to Dallas. Overall score, Las Vegas 68, Dallas 65.
So Dallas Enforcers with the round. Jordan Jackson, big round for Dallas. Now the Las Vegas Hustle with a 3-point lead. And you mentioned it, here come the big heavyweights.
Oh yeah, that's a big boy, and this is a definite weight advantage for Las Vegas right here.
Ryan Diaz, Ja'Cory Gibson.
It seems like Diaz only wants to throw that left hook. That must be his money punch.
So it's 68-65, Las Vegas Hustle on top.
Dallas has finally changed the tide a little bit with their last performance. So they're trying to keep a ring of fighters together, kind of keep a streak going.
Gibson with an overhand right. Right hand again from Gibson.
Yeah, that reach is really doing a good job for Gibson. He's doing a good job of keeping him on, keeping the outside guy, at bay, keeping Diaz on the hunt. If he gets caught in that corner, though, he could be in some trouble.
This is round 8 of the launch round. The final one, free for you on YouTube. Team Combat League, you gotta get the pass, the BrawlPass, to see the rest of tonight. Because Ryan Diaz is starting to look for that right hand of his own.
Yeah, those good punches right there by Diaz, but I think Gibson is just doing a much better job of being more aggressive and just moving out the way.
And you hear the Dallas Enforcers coach saying, we need a knockout.
Yeah, he can really get some bonus points right here. The guy's starting to slow down. There's still a minute left to go in the fight, and he can stay off of that ring. He can do a better job. Oh, good punch right there. Nice 1-1-2.
You hear the Dallas Enforcer coach, come on, get that hook. It's there, Bubba.
Yeah, he wants him to throw
There's
that
right
left hand behind
There's
it.
that hook.
Yeah, he wants him to go 2 to the body and then come upstairs with the 3. Oh, he just missed it right there. And it looks like Gibson is sucking, well, Diaz is sucking a little wind right now. He'd like a little break. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, if you're Gibson, just put the pressure on him.
Yeah, you need this for your team, your points. You can hear the crowd. You can see everybody
Oh,
getting
there's
into
that
it.
hook. You've been
There's
asking
that
for.
left hook.
Another hook
He
there.
pulled out 2 of them. He's come up with another one. It's going to be a good night.
Diaz is trying to just hold on.
Which is smart for Diaz. Like you said, you don't want to give up the 10-7.
Oh, another hook. Gibson, good showing for Ja'Cory Gibson. And the Dallas Enforcers to finish up the launch round.
Wow, that was a loud hook right there. Great showing right there. Great entertainment.
Yep, so let's look at all these hooks coming your way, Bubba.
Yeah, the big boys get to swinging. There's 2 to the body, 1 to the face. Now, the coach was calling for the 3 upstairs, but he said 1 with the 2, and it was working for him. That jab was keeping him at bay. There's that 3 upstairs, and there went again, ladies and gentlemen. A good job by the enforcer doing exactly what his coach wanted him to do.
77, Dallas 75.
And with Vegas having the win streak that they had, Dallas is doing one thing like they did, and that's putting together another win streak. That's 2 fighters straight that Dallas have put together, and they're still trying to come back.
So, it's a good job by Ja'Cory Gibson getting them that 10-9 round. Now the Dallas Enforcers are down by 2. Back here ringside, Beth Duran alongside Bubba Jenkins. And Bubba, it started off quick for Vegas. Boom, 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 4 in a row, and then Dallas answered back. That's why you could never count out anybody.
And yeah, we were saying, once you switch that scale a little bit, when them bigger boys get in there, those points start to swing around and tossed in the wrong direction. You can find yourself starting fast and then still losing.
Thanks everybody watching us on the BrawlPass right now. So the Dallas Enforcers down by 2 to Las Vegas Hustle. There you see the team getting ready for the middle rounds. And in the middle rounds, you're going to see Deontay Brown for Vegas, Deion James, Alan Medina, Israel Taylor, and Sharif Rahman. For the Dallas Enforcers, who are down by 2, you're going to see Avaron Graham, Eric Howard, Deontay Brown, also Jordan Blues and Adolph Stevenson. So you're going to have an opportunity, because you fought yourself back into this, Bubba. Well, it was 40 to 36 quick. You're back in there, you chip away, you want to get to the money rounds, you just want to be close, you want to win some rounds, most importantly for your team.
Absolutely, and the one thing about your team is that they've done a good enough job to keep you in the fighter's chance, right? Some of those guys didn't come out and perform like they wanted to, but you lean on to some of the other guys, and now as a team collectively, you're in the fight.
And you can see that the Dallas Enforcers were right there in the red. They seem like they have a new energy, Bubba.
A little momentum going.
Yeah.
You gotta be weary of that momentum.
Because when you see a man like Ja'Cory Gibson, who's outweighed by 100 pounds, come in there, chucking those hooks, landing the shots, they're right next to us. It got loud in our corner.
It got loud. He was throwing heavy punches, trying to avoid heavy punches, so it was a little nerve-wracking for the Dallas guys, trying to get that extra points. I mean, this is a lot going, and a lot can happen within these 3 minutes in the TCL.
Team Combat League in Los Angeles tonight. We're at Thunder Studios in a suburb called Long Beach. Snoop is down the street. He needs to be here at Team Combat League. As always, what you need to do, follow the team.